Hello, this is Angela here, and I'm going to talk about inventory in the sixth segment of downtime waste. So any business that produces tangible things is going to have to keep inventory of some kind. But when we're holding more than we actually need, it can create additional cash flow and efficiency problems. If the habits that lead to surplus inventory aren't addressed and corrected, this type of issue tends to compound and get less and less manageable over time. I have a video on overproduction, and there I talk a little bit about the reasons why we tend to keep extra inventory, and the link is in the comments below. So extra inventory can be a problem because it needs to be protected from damage, and it takes away valuable space from equipment and people. More space means more lighting, more heating or cooling, and more shelving. This all costs money and you have to maintain it. So if you don't manage your inventory well, you run the risk of having it on the books but not being able to sell it for profit. If you're dealing with excess raw material, it can become harder and harder to keep organized and find it as soon as you need it. When you start running out of space, this can start to run into safety and productivity issues as well. So you might start to hear around the shop, I know we have that, I just saw it last week, keep looking for it. This kind of thing can cause chaos, lost time searching, and unproductive communication. The only benefit to this may be finding some of that other long lost stuff. So another example is if we can't quickly see exactly what we have on hand, we run the risk of under or over buying. Just based on an assumption. This can either lead to delays for the customer or it can mess with your cash flow. If your extra inventory is in the form of unfinished goods, what do you do if the product becomes obsolete or if the customer preferences change? So a few questions to think about here. One, are you running a year-end inventory count or a daily cycle count program? I'm going to do another video on the benefits of cycle counting for accuracy and problem solving, I think. Two, what is the frequency and amount of time spent just searching for things? It's good to have some kind of benchmark here so that you can see how much of an impact it's actually having. And number three, if your team went into your inventory management system, whatever that is, how confident would they be that there would be a match between the amount, the quantity on hand, and what you actually have on hand? So in my next video, I'm going to talk about motion in your processes and how this can become waste. I would love to hear your feedback, and thanks so much for listening. See you next time.